What are the 4 ingredients for Altseason to happen? And when do I think Altseason will happen? That is what we're going to talk about in this video, so let's dive into it. And before we start, I want to say thank you to everyone supporting us in the first week of Coin Compass. If you haven't seen the announcement video yet about what Coin Compass is and what will change, because previously my channel was obviously called Young and Investing. Well, now we rebranded it and we want to take it to the next level. So make sure to check out that video if you haven't done that yet. Now, also I want to say thank you because in the first week we nearly have 1,000 followers already on X, so make sure to follow us there, and please also help us with improving our algorithm. We really need that by giving a like and also comment on the video and share whatever you want. But I would really appreciate that because we are trying to build up a good algorithm again. Now let's get started with the video itself. 4 ingredients for Altseason to happen, and when do I think it will happen? Altseason is something that people are already announcing for a year and it still haven't happened yet. You could say there was some kind of Altseason a few times where specific niches pumped a lot. In 2024, for example, the entire year up till recently, memecoins stole the show. But also, for example, AI, back in November 2023 when ChatGPT got launched, or more recently, the AI agents, they had a really good run and got all the attention. But compared to previous alt seasons and previous cycles, where basically everything went up, whether it was good or not, is that now it has been very selective. Do I think we will see still an alt season where everything will go up? Yes, I do. And actually, I think it will come very close. So the first ingredient that we need for Altseason to happen is for Bitcoin not to trade close to all-time high, stay within a range, and actually just behave itself. So let's have a look here at the chart of Bitcoin. As you can see, we are currently trading around 96,000. The all-time high here was around 110, just under 110,000, and we see that it actually has been in a range between 92,000 and the all-time high of 110,000 since November already. So basically, since some time, it is moving within a range. And personally, I thought recently that everything was lining up nicely for an alt season, and obviously this is a factor that needs to happen. So it was lining up very nicely, and then something came in between and messed the entire setup up. But we're going to talk about that a little bit more later on. So Bitcoin needs to stay within a range. It is already staying within this range from November onwards until now. So it looks really good. It's a pretty tight range, a 20% range. That is actually enough. So it looks really good. It's trading under this level right here. I mean, like, focus could go back to Bitcoin when it was moving above this level, but the fact that it stays below that level is really good for Altseason to happen. Because, of course, the reason why Bitcoin cannot trade close to all-time high is because we don't want the attention to be on Bitcoin only. And that is, of course, the case when Bitcoin trades close to all-time high. Now, the second ingredient that we need for Altseason to happen is the Bitcoin dominance to drop. And the one to look at, obviously, is Ethereum. So let's have a look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, because basically what we want to happen is Ethereum to perform better than Bitcoin. But it has been in this downwards channel since September 2022. So nearly 2.5 years it is already in this downwards channel. Then it actually fell under this downwards channel, under the support level. And long story short, I think this wick here, this massive wick, this capitulation wick, in my opinion, this is where Ethereum versus Bitcoin, the pair, will bottom. And I think it's up only from here for Ethereum. And I even think that this year we will see Ethereum trading back at the 0.05 levels. So basically here, well, not that early, but later on this year, I think Ethereum will trade back at this level. So a lot of room for improvement for Ethereum. This was, in my opinion, capitulation here at this support level. Very clear, strong support level. And you know, like this cannot keep on going. Like 2.5 years in a downward trend, Ethereum Bitcoin pair is more than enough. So Ethereum needs to perform better than Bitcoin. I think it will happen. And I think this is another very important ingredient that we need for Altseason to happen. Now, the Bitcoin dominance chart in general is still trading within this upwards range right here. Basically the other way around where to where Ethereum was trading, but it has been in this upwards channel since March 2023, so also 2 years. And same thing that we saw on the Ethereum chart. I think the Bitcoin dominance topped here at this point. You see clearly this is a massive wick, and it looks like Bitcoin really, the Bitcoin dominance, sorry, really wants to do something like this, trade under it and go back towards this level. And eventually, in my opinion, it won't take much to trade a lot lower below that level and go back to eventually 45%, maybe even lower, while currently it is trading at 61%. So this is also something that is looking really good. But of course, for confirmation, we wanted to trade outside of this upwards channel, preferably even below 57%. So this is something that we have to look at as well. Now, before we're going to talk about the two other ingredients, what we need for Altseason to happen, I want to do a shout out and want to do a call to action to you guys to BitGet. We partnered with BitGet for a Coin Compass, and you can get up to $15,000 in bonuses by signing up with our exclusive referral link down below. And if you sign up with our referral link, you can also get free access to our exclusive trading group, which is led by 2 professional traders. We're not selling anything there. We're not doing pump and dumps. We're not doing like signals or so on. We're just posting some trades, some setups for big pairs, obviously what we cannot manipulate and so on. We do that in the group with several professional traders. So make sure to check that out as well for some trading ideas, to know what we're looking at, what we're trading, etc. All right, let's talk about the 2 other ingredients for Altseason to happen. And obviously a very important one for Altseason to happen. You can have like a good Bitcoin setup, trading a lot under all-time high, trading within a range. You can have Bitcoin dominance looking like it wants to top, but you need liquidity. So a very important one is liquidity to become free. And what we saw in 2024 is especially Bitcoin getting all the attention, but also meme coins. Meme coins did extremely well, and all the attention went to meme coins. All the liquidity went to meme coins. People didn't really realize how the money flow looked like, but basically it was new money coming in from retail, and it all went to meme coins. Meme coins were the thing. Nobody actually needed to understand what they basically did. It's the most brain dead thing for people to invest in, but it's also the most risky one because it does not have any fundamentals. There is nothing to understand. Now, what in my opinion was the absolute top for meme coins and also showed us this money flow that I just explained from all the new money, all new liquidity going towards meme coins was obviously the launch of Trump. Now let's have a look at Trump here. We see that it was launched on January 18th. Obviously, we all know how the market looked like at that moment. Everything was down, and Trump, this meme coin, was up at some point even 1,000%. It got launched at, of course, 0, but the first trading value here that is on CoinGecko, registered on CoinGecko, was 6.5%. And later that day, like not even 24 hours later, it was already trading 10 times higher. So it went up 1,000% basically in 24 hours. But from that point onwards, Trump went down a lot. So nearly 80% down right now from the all-time high, which it said 24 hours more or less after it got launched. So basically we saw that all liquidity that was already in some other altcoins, we saw that flowing out of these altcoins and all going to Trump. That was like one of the craziest money flows, 24-hour money flows that I've ever seen in my life. And basically this was my theory, but then really visible for everyone. And what in my opinion happened was just before Trump, this meme coin, got launched, the setup was perfect as well for altcoins, for an alt season to happen. And we saw already the very early signs of an alt season. But basically, this was the black sheep event for Altseason. So very early on, it got killed by the launch of Trump because it sucked away all the liquidity out of the market and it sucked away the life out of a potential Altseason. So that is what happened. And what we need is this money to go back to these other altcoins. But basically, because it is down 80%, that means that a lot of liquidity is right now out of this Trump meme coin again, and it is looking for a new home. So where is it going next? We don't know yet, but it is waiting to be put in somewhere. So we need a little trigger, and I think the money that is not only flowing out of Trump, but also from other meme coins is going towards like the real utility coins, the real altcoins and Ethereum and Chainlink, etc. I think it is flowing towards there because not only Trump is down 80% since all-time high, but a lot of other big meme coins are also down 80%, some even 90%. So a lot of liquidity that all went towards these meme coins in 2024 is right now flowing out of these meme coins again. And again, I think it will go towards the other altcoins and Ethereum in first place, Solana, Chainlink, the bigger ones, then towards the medium ones, and then towards the smaller altcoins. And I think it will flow towards other things. And obviously, we also want to see some money that is now locked in Bitcoin flowing back to altcoins. But I also think that if the focus is less on Bitcoin, so trading not really close to all-time high, trading in a range is really good for liquidity to be unlocked out of Bitcoin too. So it looks, in my opinion, from the meme coin perspective, which was the one that got all the attention, all the love in 2024, and Bitcoin, the other one that got all the love and attention in 2024, it's looking really good for liquidity to come out of that and flow towards all the other altcoins. Now, the last ingredient that we need is for retail to pick up in the Altseason game. And for that, I want to show you the Wall Street cheat sheet. And actually, I think where we are with altcoins is here. I think we are like just past depression, obviously, but maybe here towards like disbelief. And I'm talking about the altcoin Altseason cycle, not like the macro cycle, but a very micro cycle. So I think once we see the first triggers for Altseason to happen, we see altcoins outperforming Bitcoin, we see Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin, I think then we go quickly towards hope, and this psychological snowball effect upwards will play out entirely. So retail will start picking in, they will see altcoins are doing really well. They see that utility altcoins are doing really well. They will take more money out of Bitcoin, more money out of their meme coins that they maybe still have, or they will put in fresh money, but they will put it in the ones that got the attention at that point, and that will be utility coins. So then we have this psychological snowball effect upwards. So that is the fourth reason we need retail to pick in, and we need retail to focus on these utility coins or like Ethereum, etc., and not on meme coins anymore. When will it happen? Well, basically, as I showed you already throughout the video, I think we are ready for Altseason to happen very soon. Obviously, there can happen a black swan event again, like the Trump meme coin that got launched, but I think it finally needs to happen, and it will happen. All right, guys, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please subscribe to Coin Compass for more content like this. And also, please leave a comment. What do you think about Altseason? Would it happen right now or not? Anyway, I wish you a very pleasant day, and I see you in the next video. Cheers. Bye-bye.